Okay, it's Friday, March 25th, and I'm buying some Facebook 222.50 puts at 498. And if you look at the 15-minute chart here, this is started to move up early in the session, had a little failure bar on bar number one, to break out. Then we tried it again, and we're failing again. So I'm buying the puts here at the money, and if we take out the midpoint of this first bar, that could be a big reversal day developing to take out. At that point, I want to see the first bar low taken out, which equates to kind of this whole, what you normally call a support area. But to me, that would show a failure here. That could set up a whole 3-bar forming on relative to yesterday. Once we take out those lows, if we can come down to the midway point of that yesterday's bar, then this could be a failure. So I'm kind of playing this failure that we broadened out a little bit on Facebook in an overall downtrend. You can see a big downtrend on Facebook, broadened out a little higher from last week. We can, for 4 days, we tried to go up, but really couldn't go much. And it looks like we're kind of failing here. So I'm looking for a little bit of a reversal to the downside where we can take out kind of the weekly lows. I'm not saying it's going to necessarily happen today, but that's around 210 in that area. Well, the opening week, was 207. So, we're up in the 222 area here, and it just looks like we're failing on the day. So I want to see how much lower it might go, given that we're in an overall downtrend. And if you really look at it, on the weekly chart, it's just something where we kind of just had a little bit of a rally to take out some stops here, and maybe we're going to retest those lows again in some fashion. I'm not saying we're going to I'm not predicting we're going to take those out, but we could get to at least the midway point of that bar before we want to really resume higher on this chart. So it's just a very weak opening here on Friday, and we'll just see. Step one will be taking out that intraday low. If we can do that, then I know kind of things are on their way as discussed. If not, if we just pause here, I don't really see this type of opening price action taking out these highs again. So I'm looking for this to be the high of the day, and we'll just see, really what develops. That's what I'm kind of looking for in the morning here. But I kind of sense that we're trying to fail here and take out some stops on the downside again for anyone who's been getting long Facebook recently. So buying the puts here, and again, I'll put the line. I was right at the money, 222.50, right in that area. This is where I bought the puts. So we'll just see, again, how these red bars now form early in the morning.